What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video here at Your Charisma. We help you every single week to do with Instagram growth tips and making more money with your Instagram accounts. So if you're new around here, make sure you like, comment if you've got any questions, and of course hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on, because we are here to help you with your Instagram accounts. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking all about how you can grow on Instagram even if you're broke right now or have barely any money to invest in your Instagram account. Now on this channel as well, we talk about tactics that you can use if you have more money to invest. But I wanted to make this video today just for those of you who don't have much money right now and still want to grow on Instagram and still are passionate about growing your accounts. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is actually by Gary Vee. Now he came up with a strategy called the $1.80 strategy, which was looking at actually how you can engage with your community within your own niche in a really structured way to gain you growth. Now obviously this is free because you're doing manual engagement yourself. You know, when you've not got much money to invest, you need to be spending more time. You know, money cuts down time, but if you don't have much money, you need to be investing the time. So this is a manual approach. Now with this approach, you want to be searching the top hashtags that are in your niche, that are in your industry, that are part of your community that you can get involved in. Then you want to look at the top 9 hashtags when you first look at them, see who are ranking for the best, because you're typically going to get some of the highest engaged posts in your niche with those hashtags. And what you need to do is actually start replying, liking, and creating discussion on those posts amongst other people, and really start to establish yourself as like an authority figure, thought leader, in your community with your responses. So people then obviously see your responses, they see you writing genuine comments on their posts, and then they click through to your account itself and then start to follow you from there. And of course that traffic that they come over with, they're going to like a few pieces of your content as well. So not only are you obviously going to get the attention of the actual posts themselves, but you're going to get the attention of other people looking at those posts, other people that are interested in their posts. Now they're actually going to be interested in yours as well, because they're actually seeing that you're putting genuine thought and effort into your comments, into your posts. So they want to see what you're all about, going to click through and then follow. And of course your bio in your Instagram, you need to make sure that you're actually doing a call to action in there, so when people do land on your account, they're actually gonna then follow through and engage in your account. They're gonna follow your account. So make sure you're doing heavy, strong call to actions. So when people do land, they're gonna go through with it as well and follow you. So this is number one, lots of manual engagement as much as you possibly can, even outside of your hashtags, but find the biggest accounts in your industry and engage with people. Really be a part of the community, and that is gonna help you drive traffic to your profile. So number 2 is to actually use your own posts to grow. Okay, so when I talk about this, it needs to be high quality content, because when using discoverability, much like using hashtags, adding location to your post, even the same in your stories as well, you want to be adding around 6 to 10 hashtags. In your stories, you can pinch it and make it really small so it doesn't, make it messy on your stories as well. But you want to use these as discoverability techniques. But then when your content, it needs to be high quality, because if someone finds you, they see the hashtag on your post, but then they see that the content is really, really poor, well, guess what? They're not going to follow. And everything in, business and stuff like that is all to do with conversion rates, okay? We want to convert as many people that land on our profile as possible. So the more we can convert that and make that as high as possible, the better it is for us, and going to increase our growth like tenfold compared to if we had crap quality content on our page. So what you need to do is, of course, go for the highest quality. Really think about how you're doing it. Use hashtags in both your posts, your stories, and use locations in both as well to increase that discoverability, because that is really going to help you, especially when you don't have much money to get started with. Number 3, you want to leverage other platforms to grow. Now, you can obviously grow Facebook accounts, Facebook pages, even on LinkedIn, use all these other social media platforms that we have available to us every single day, that we use day to day, and use those to drive traffic over to your actual pages on Instagram. It's so important with anything, whether you've got a YouTube channel and you want to grow your Facebook group, well, of course, you're going to link back to your Facebook group to grow that. So why not do that on other places as well, especially if you're trying to grow a personal page right now. You need to be using, Facebook traffic to send over to your Instagram account. In your Facebook profile, you can have underneath your Facebook profile picture, you've got a little bio there. You can add the link in there. You can add in your socials underneath as well. And of course, add it to every other social media platform that you're on as well, even your email signature. You want to be driving as much traffic as you possibly can over to there, because without that, you're going to struggle. You need to be leveraging as much as you possibly can. When you've got no money, you need to be putting in that time, putting that effort, and really pushing all traffic towards your Instagram account to get the most going out of it as possible. And the last technique is to use follow, unfollow, but not actually for your own account. What I suggest you doing is to create fan pages of yourself. Especially if you're a personal account, you're trying to grow your personal account, but you don't have much money. Follow and follow is going to cost a bit of money. We don't want to be doing it like manually like the other stuff. We want to be using automated systems in place. Your Charisma has one, which I'll link down below, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. But to create fan pages of yourself on other accounts, so not your main account but other accounts, and get those to cover those follow and follow as much as you can invest in as possible. And then in the bio have your @real usernames, drive all the traffic back to your own personal profile. All the posts that you do on the fan pages as well, make sure you always back to your proper username and send all that traffic back, because they're going to see those fan pages and realize, oh, there's an actual person behind this, but this is not the right account. I like the content that they're putting out, but let's head on over to the real account, because I want to know the real person behind it. I don't want to just follow a fan page. So using follow and follow is really, really popular at the moment to growing growing your personal accounts of this. This can work for anything as well, but it's best used for personal accounts. But there's a few tips and strategies there that you can use to grow your accounts if you're broke or barely got any money at all. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Top link in description is our 4-step checklist to help you explode your Instagram growth, so make sure you check that out. Top link in description, of course. Any questions you have, drop them down below. Give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again very, very soon.